Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. Today, we're going to be taking out some newbies again, heading into a scouting mission into the Cove, while some of our more veteran units get kind of the sanitarium treatment, and we'll let them deal with that for the week. Hopefully level up the Cove, hopefully get some like level 3 veteran-y type missions unlocked in here so that we can continue sending characters through it. In the meantime, I'm thinking Mr. Becamp, Rassent, Riveri, and Pansevolt could head out. These guys should be okay on their own. This is just a short scouting mission, so nothing too terribly complex. I should be able to make do here with like 10 food, with 2 shovels, and 8 torches. Then we're going to want some bandages. Let's think here. I'm going to go with 1 of everything else. We'll go with that as sort of a nice assortment of goods, if you will. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get things started. Thralls will explode if left for too long. If only I had not learned that lesson the hard way. Yes, yes. Man. I've only ever actually had 1 thrall ever explode. Like, after that happened, I have immediately focus fired them down anytime I have ever encountered an enemy party combination with a thrall in it.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Alright, I can't imagine rotting whale smells particularly good. We're going to have to do a little bit of backtracking here right off the bat. And then just pretty much a straight shot through the rest of the dungeon. Alright, opening crate. It is empty. Oh, empty room. I don't imagine we're going to be getting too many opportunities for scouting chances with the group that we brought out here. Okay.
Injury, palpable fear.
A heck of a way to start. We are already at 41 stress on our new Hellion. Okay, at least we didn't get double critical strikes that time. You know what? I would love to see that happen. Alright. Now. Heal. Thank you. No, try not to bleed to death. That would be fairly helpful. This can kill, but it does not. Jeez. Not becoming excited at all about the blanket fires that we were soaking up here.
Confidence surges as the
Just
enemy crumbles.
Enough. And then nobody's super hurt. Why don't I try this? Okay, get him to the front. He's only able to rush shot. That's 2 damage. Okay, that is a significantly better outcome.
Give them no quarter.
Bleeding. I think I just... Nah, you know what? We'll like throw a little bit of healing around, get rid of our own bleed. These guys aren't terribly dangerous anymore. Of course, I'm going to leave them with 1 HP. They can still blanket fire from the 2nd rank. That's an important lesson to have learned.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright. Of course.
A death by inches.
With no cleansing crystals, we are probably going to be inflicting bleed on ourselves quite a bit. So that's just something we're going to have to live with. At one point in time, I did have a 2nd cleansing crystal. I believe it got lost by Vare when people died. I'm going with that. Barnacle encrusted would be shovel. this is going to be my deciding barnacle encrusted chest here. Alright, well, that was worth it. Fair enough. I was about to say that if, I think I've had like 2 of those that I've used shovels on, and the end result has been worth less than the shovel. And so I was sort of getting to that point where I was considering ignoring them entirely. But that has redeemed my faith in shovel usage and barnacle encrusted chests, as it were. I saw, I think on the Darkest Dungeon subreddit, somebody post about the barnacle encrusted chests and how great they were because they would give them back shovels all the time. So we are having very, very different experiences. So to each his own there. Alright, and this is just a use the thing, right? Yeah. Okay. 2/3 chance positive quirk. 1/3 chance negative quirk. This doesn't really matter too much. Let's let Brave Becamp check it out. Yeah. That seems fair. Believes he is possessed by demons. Okay. I'm sorry, Becamp. We should not have made you puzzle out the boss relief there.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So far, pretty peaceful Cove expedition, which is probably for the best, considering our one encounter, I wouldn't say went super swimmingly.
Watch your step.
Really? Just really? Okay. That's fine. Totally fine. Just keep it moving. I guess that's so that is not playing by the same rules, right? Like when I get one of these, oh no, now it just ticked down. I was about to say that it did not appear to be decreasing at all, but it clearly does eventually. Mr. Fish Carcass. Oh my god, that was amazing. Alright. That basically paid for our entire expedition in one fish. What has that fish been eating before it died? Okay. I kind of done 3 while moving through the entire hallway. Yep. I in no way understand what rules that is obeying for the counting down of rounds. Like, clearly not the same ones that I do.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, God. Oh, I was so momentarily excited as this fight looked easier than the last. And then, of course, we got surprised. At least we didn't get double stunned. Things could have been worse. Things could always be worse. As one of the few characters that can actually do any damage here, we'll let Becamp just get to work. You know what? Hey, you resisted the bleed that time. You're getting better. Yeah, not so much that time though, huh? Alright. What can he do from the 3rd rank? Very little. If I move her, potentially, or he just acts immediately. Let's just do it. Going back on what I immediately said about having Becamp attack as one of the few characters that is able to attack. That actually worked out pretty well, though. And then, ta-da. Alright. Totally sorted now. That could have gone a lot worse had the actions been in slightly different orders. Ugh. So...
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And one of these. And, let's do the healing. And, oh, can't quite finish it, huh? Yeah, yeah. That 9 damage, that is totally your fault. What? Stun. Basically just to pass a turn. Heal. Also heal. And kill him. Ooh. Maybe a little bit of overkill. Maybe a tad. Anybody consider that?
Victory.
No? Okay.
But a victory nonetheless.
I don't know. That went okay. Actually, she might be better in the front for Iron Swan's purposes. Gives us some ability to attack the back. Alright. And a full scout to the end. I can deal with that. Alright, brackish tide pool is, I believe, holy water, right? No. Anti-venom? It is anti-venom. Anti-venom heal or stress heal? Is that even worth it? 6? I was expecting more than 6, I'll be honest with you. It's okay. We're okay. Everything's gonna be okay. We do have 2 room battles coming up. This one should complete the quest. Alright, meaning we'll be able to decide if we really need to push forward after this. Especially if one of our characters is going to be starting the fight with 82 stress. We may consider doing something else. Like going for a nice stroll. Okay. You know what? Ooh, the dodge. I did not count on the dodge. Let's go ahead and pass around any kind of stun with a little bit of damage attached to it. I'm okay with. And that should get him down into dying from range. Blight.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay with the weapon that cuts on its own. Becamp, as our only level 1, is actually doing fantastic on stress. Rassent, on the other hand, has seen better days. And has become abusive.
Madness. Sublimity of the intelligence. Or so it has been said.
Yeah. War is for warriors. I don't doubt you there. But in this particular case, maybe we can make a little bit of an exception. Let the city folk help you out here. You know, would that be okay? Ooh, that was actually significantly more damage than I expected. Yeah, you can guard all you like. I'm just gonna do this again. And you're taking 6. It actually allowed me to attack you, because otherwise I would not have been able to. Again with the stress. 117 already. Never get to use bleed out. Alright, huge debuff. Don't really care. Yay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yeah, right. So, we are going to continue adventuring, but largely just to get a little bit more of the loots. We'll go total blackness.
Darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
heirloom chest. Okay, a little bit of extra gold. Move on. I do not see myself wanting to get into this last room battle, largely due to the amount of stress it might cause and how little of that we have left to spare. I'm going to go ahead and quest complete, and we'll call this a job well done.
And terrible things in this watery tomb.
Yeah, yeah. Those gems certainly help turn the tide. Where are you? Sapphire, ruby. Yeah, yeah. And that warrior's bracer is actually pretty decent for a common trinket. Only a... I will never understand this. I should try to figure out like what is actually causing the assignment of quirks at the end. But we got Eagle Eye, crit on range skills. I mean, that's fine. Stress resist versus unholy is okay. It's not the worst thing that could have happened to us.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright. They did indeed descend into the cove and returned successfully-ish. We also say Crone here, and his sanitarium treatment totally paid off. We did also send some of our characters into the survivalist camp in order to gain a few more of their camping work or camping skills, which is also going to be good. And the siren has now unlocked. Awesome. I'm probably not going to take on the boss next mission. My reasoning behind that being that I'd like to get the level 3 guys up to level 4 before sending them in there, just to have every advantage possible. So we'll probably do some of these veteran missions that are available. I might take a break from the Cove just for something a little bit different. Although, crests are all I need, so it does kind of make sense to just keep powering through and going back there repeatedly. Let me know, if you think the Cove is super exciting and we haven't seen enough of it yet, or if variety is the spice of life. I would love to hear your thoughts on it as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes, and I will catch you guys next time.